All right, we got some really fooly magic for you today. So nothing in my hands, obviously nothing back here, but yet, how does he do it? No one will ever know. Okay, that one was terrible, but this one actually isn't. I asked one of my friends of mine to cut the deck, and he actually cut right through the deck. That's a bad joke, okay? I'm not proud of it, but it suits the routine, so check this out. You can see the knife clearly has penetrated the deck of cards. This is a real knife, and that is really through there. But look, as soon as I take it out, watch, no funny business. This is a solid block of metal. And it can be examined as well. I just don't like carrying this around when I do like walk around magic because it weighs probably like 3 pounds. And you can hand that out. How amazing is that? Boom. All right, so check this one out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and back, and back, and back, and back. Red, blue, red, blue. Not the most practical of magic effects, but it looks great on camera. So if you're gonna do a trick on camera, you just change it like that, which is kind of cool. I've always wondered what it'd be like to do a card trick on stage, and I'd have this just sitting there, and instead of moving this back and forth, I'd have the whole audience's chairs just go all right, lame idea, I know. Let's get into the video. All right, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. I have been absent for a few days. Just honestly, no excuses. I'll spare you the details. Happy to be back, happy to be here and solving another puzzle for you guys today. But before we get into that, I got a few updates. As you may know, Magic Live, the biggest magic convention, one of the biggest magic conventions in the world, is being hosted yet again in Las Vegas, Nevada. Over 4,000 magicians will be present. I myself and 10 other friends have rented a massive mansion in Vegas, kind of like what we did a few months back in LA, where we just filmed a whole bunch of stuff and hung out and had fun together. So we're gonna be documenting that very shortly. I leave tomorrow. So guys, be sure if you wanna watch those videos and sort of the behind the scenes of all these magic tricks and getting together with the world's best magicians, including like Copperfield, and all these guys are gonna be there. So if you want an exclusive access, all you literally have to do is subscribe and hit the notification bell. I think that's about it for updates. Yeah, nothing left to update. That's about it for update. Today's puzzle is a level 9 puzzle. It is a puzzle box, aptly named the question mark box, or in German, the Fragezeichenbox. Nailed it! This is by Siebenstein Spiele. The whole point of this is to unlock the box and try and open it without using force, obviously, and without using any external tools, only your head and hands. I've solved a few puzzle boxes in the past. All of them have varied a little bit. They all have different ways of opening, which are more clever than the next, so I look forward to opening this one. Hopefully it doesn't give me such a hard time, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's go and begin. Well, first things first, this thing seems to open like so. Do not want to force it. Okay, has a little give. This has a little give. Maybe at the same time. No. Also, this does not have a give at all. Oh, yes it does. Little give, little give. Huh. So all the sides seem to come open a little bit, but nothing seems to be moving. By the way, on the last video, on the last puzzle video, I asked you guys, what would you do? And so many interesting answers that I'd never thought of, which is super cool. I like that idea that you guys get to participate in this, and I had a lot of fun reading your answers, and I think some of your answers would have probably helped me out. So if ever I don't solve this puzzle, what would you do right now at this point? I'm really curious to see. Drop a comment below and let me know. Other than fiddling around with it. See, this even slides like side to side. And then back here. Seems to be nothing on the inside. I'm wondering if these wood pieces have anything to do with it. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's like sequential, like one thing at a time. So maybe, oh. feel like this would be first, this would be second, and then this would be third. But so far, doesn't seem to be the case. Wow, okay, this is frustrating. Sometimes they got little inner mechanisms that you gotta slap around. And sometimes, you know, you just feel like slapping it because it's frustrating, so that kind of helps. It's therapeutic. Don't want to break it. When in doubt, spin, but there doesn't seem to be any moving parts on the inside, so I don't think that'll do anything. Okay, so let's take a logical approach to this. Let's try sequentially. Start with the back, then here, then here. Doesn't seem to do anything. All right, let's start with the front. And then the back. None of these lift off either. Because, okay, so here's my conclusion. Because there are no moving parts on the inside, you don't have to maneuver it in any orientation. Usually, orientation puzzles, the ones that you have to stand up like this or like this, usually, for the most part, have some moving mechanism on the inside, which you can hear. There's nothing on the inside of this. So that rules out the spinning, it rules out the moving, and it possibly rules out the orientation. But I think this might be one of those where you just have to knock it into place. And I know that sounds really bad because I'm just banging on this. But those are usually the solutions to this. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Voila. A little banging. This must then come forward, yes. This must then slide out, I suppose. Oh, is that the whole thing? See? Oh, it's so cool. It's not really a box, is it? It's like a shell. Boop. That was quick. It feels good to solve a quickie. Here is that mechanism. So this, I imagine, is a magnet. And there you go. So there's a little screw in there, which attracts the magnet here. Bam. So which is why you didn't hear any moving parts, because this was always stuck there. Had it been out, you would have heard like a click when it went back in. But this fits into this little hole, and then by knocking it, it pops out. So a bit counterintuitive, but then again, I've learned from past puzzles, sometimes you just got to give a good old whack and they come apart. However, don't whack every puzzle, you might end up breaking it, and that's the other thing, right? So let's put this back together. And we're back to square one. Yay! Alright guys, that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, as I mentioned, I'm headed to Vegas tomorrow. If you guys want to follow the shenanigans, just go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you are notified for the videos. And definitely check out the other YouTubers that I'm going to be hanging out with, all these other magicians and stuff. They have really interesting content. If you don't follow them already, stay tuned for these videos and you get a chance to see what they do. Thanks again for watching. Nothing to say about this puzzle. It was pretty easy. Hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Rock.